Welcome back to today's video. We're going to be playing skylines, and today's video we're going to be doing an Earth People as always. So in this episode we're going to be building up like a huge tourist island, I guess, with a lot of different unique buildings on it, and then also expanding out into smaller suburbs with low density houses instead of the higher density buildings that we have been working with. So I first start to get to work on some of the road layout, and then I built the bridge over to the island, and I try to keep it as low as I can. So I just try and figure out and find where the lowest like elevation I can do it is, and then I just start to build roads around the outer edge of the island. And then I try to place down some different unique buildings, and then I place down, and then I actually get to placing down it, which then I try to do like a bit of a roundabout to try and do, I forget what the monument's called, but it's in France, and I believe it's where the fire of unknown soldier, whatever it's called, is. So I kind of was thinking of that, but that obviously ended up not working. So what I ended up doing is I just did placed that in there, and then I just placed down some parking lots. And then I did just realize I had the parking lots in the game, so I just started kind of throwing them around this area. And then I continue to try and find some stuff to place down here, which I did place down like the driving school thing. And then I continue the roads around the outer edge here. And then I go up here to find some other unique buildings to place in here. And then I do place in some paths just to make it look nicer, and I place in some of the historic buildings along with gravel paths. And so I just place those around this little area here. And then I placed down some commercial for tourism, so I don't actually do it in this clip, but later on I do put in a zone. I put in the tourism specialization, so we will get some hotels on this like little island here, and then I try to make that entirely concrete, so this way we can have a nice huge old parking lot, but that obviously doesn't really end up working, and then I obviously need to give this area water pipes, so I do that. And because there ain't any power, I don't want to have power lines going across the water there, I just drain the water so I can place in the earthquake sensors under there, and then I start to get to work on the road layout for the low density residential area. And then I put in the zoning And I pretty much just set to where the zoning was at the split up by the railroad tracks. So one side is all low density and the other side's all high density. And so that was kind of my philosophy behind how I did that. And then I continued finishing zoning out this medium density area. And then I get to putting in the bus lines, which I haven't done yet for this area, which I should have probably done this quite a bit ago, but it's better late than never, I guess. So I just put 3 in, and so I have one for like each of like the little sections, I guess. And then I also have transfer stops throughout their lines, rather than the main hub, and then this is me putting in that zone or district for the tourism specialization. And then, well, here's the final product. And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next one. Bye!